Now we continue Life Lessons, a series of letters some of our 55 and older viewers wrote in the hopes of passing down some wisdom to the younger generations graduating from high school and college today. Tonight, you'll meet Kathy Clemmer from Fort Wayne. Hers is a fairly common story when it comes to young love, one of emotion outrunning thought, and she's telling it in the hopes you'll avoid the same path.
My college classmates and I graduated with teaching degrees at the same time, 1971. But until very recently, my path didn't lead across a schoolyard and into a classroom. What happened?
Why did you not do, for so long, what you went to school to do?
Well, other things happened. 4 kids happened. Moving around the country happened. And at some point, well, divorce happened.
Please don't get the wrong idea about Kathy Clemmer. She's a very nice woman, by no means bitter. Kathy sure doesn't regret raising her 4 now-grown boys and devoting her life to her family, something she's still doing, by the way, as she now lives with and takes care of her 87-year-old mother. But she is sorry to have not pursued her dream of being a high school English teacher.
I wasn't looking. So the fact that my career was not on the tracks is not the fault of anybody but me. My advice to young people, especially those who still fall in love with love, is stop. You know, somebody said he loved me, and that's wonderful. So you get married, you go off, and I was supporting his career, which seemed like a really good thing to do because it was what was going to support the family eventually. And then one by one, the boys came along. That takes time and effort and emotion and responsibility. So that was really where a lot of my time went. I couldn't picture myself teaching teenagers by day and coming home to preschoolers at night.
The emotional strain would have been too much.
Yeah, I don't think I had that much to give.
So Kathy ended up taking a variety of human resources jobs as her family crisscrossed the country, from St. Louis to New York to Fort Wayne to Boston, every move dictated by her husband's career as a psychology instructor. Incidentally, she holds no ill will toward her former husband of 20 years. Kathy just says they never had the conversation they should have had 4 decades ago when they were both students at St. Francis.
I think because our backgrounds were so similar, I think we both assumed that we were similar in our plans, too. So to have sat down and said, okay, you know, you're going to finish grad school in 1975. How about I go get my graduate degree after that? We never talked about that.
It was the tyranny of the urgent that basically blocked you from getting that graduate degree you would have liked to have had.
I would urge people, young women and young men, get your career on the way, and then fall in love with somebody.
Because why? You're discovering more who you are?
Exactly. My counsel to my kids was become a whole human being first, and then find another whole human being and put your lives together. Map your future. Write down that dream in clear, specific terms. Expect to have your dream honored even as you honor the other's dream.
Kathy finally did get to pursue her passion. In 2001, 30 years after her college graduation, she finally started teaching English as a second language as a volunteer in Massachusetts. That ended up leading to a paid ESL teaching position and later a job teaching reading, writing, and social studies in a GED program. She had to leave all that when she moved back home to Fort Wayne a few months ago, but eventually she's hoping she'll find another teaching position here. Tomorrow, you'll meet a local man who says balance is the key to living a happy life, a lesson he learned in the School of Hard Knocks.